All right, first thing, using your compass and a straight edge. First thing, as you know, when we rotate, we always rotate around a point. Usually if we're on the graph paper, it's around the origin. All right, but we always rotate around a single point. We need to find that point now. So as you guys see, I have the capital letter M, and then I rotated it to the dotted line M, and I need to know what point, where on your paper is that point I rotated around. I don't really care about how many degrees. I'm not going to ask you that, but I do need to find the point I rotated around. And the way we do it is we do two perpendicular bisectors and see where they intersect. So one perpendicular bisector first, and that's going to come from a pre-image and an image point. So I put A and A prime, B and B prime, connect one of them. Or if you want to go nuts, connect another pre-image and image point that I did not label. It doesn't bother me. And you're going to do the perpendicular bisector for that segment, which I think we've done, I'm going to probably guess 70 times this year. Again, how do I do a perpendicular bisector for a segment? Take my compass, put it on one of the endpoints, make sure I do what with it? Open it up more than half the length of the segment. Make a decent size arc because you're going to have 2 points of intersection. Once you make the first arc, leave that compass opening the same and travel down to the other point of intersection, other endpoint, and make another arc so you have 2 points of intersection between the arcs. Grab the old straight edge. Draw in your perpendicular bisector. Challenge question at you. Challenge question. What's this line acting as? I know it's a perpendicular bisector, but as far as the transformations go, what is this line acting as? Challenge here. Line of reflection, not for, not for M here, right? Because I don't know if this is a reflection or not. It's the line of reflection for what, though? AA prime, okay? Not for the whole figure, all right? Obviously not, but for AA prime, it's the line of reflection. Nice, let's keep going. Connect another two pre-image image points. And then where those two perpendicular bisectors meet, that's your center of rotation. And in this class, I would love to actually figure out how many degrees we rotated, but that would be, okay, everyone needs a protractor now, and everyone get a protractor or borrow a protractor. And how do I use a protractor again? All right, but they don't provide one on the Regents, and it's not required, so that's why we don't need to figure out the angle of rotation. All right, Jose, I do want to just go over the steps because it's going to lead into what we're doing last today. If you did want to find the angle of rotation, you would connect, let's say, A prime and A to that point, right, that we found, and then measure that angle using a protractor. All right, so if you connected A prime, or B prime to the center of rotation, whatever angle that made, that would be our angle of rotation. Questions there? All right, on you guys now, finding the center of rotation for 2 different figures. And then we're actually going to rotate. Bless you. And then when you're ready, go ahead and try the second pair of figures. And graph 5-6 for me. Graph 5-6. Go ahead and graph 5-6 for me. Before we do this, using our compass, I want to show you what's going to be happening. I'd like you to now take 5-6 and please rotate it 90 degrees and plot that point. Rotate it 90 degrees and plot that point. So you remember the rule, you turn your paper the correct direction. Where'd you guys end up? -6. Negative 6.5. Everyone ended up there? All good? Okay, where's this 90 degrees located on your graph? Here's where it is when we rotate it around an origin, a point. Go ahead right now, connect 5, 6 to the origin. And connect your rotated point, negative 6.5, to the origin. Where's the 90 degrees come from? That angle that's formed. So I want you to remember that when we're going to be rotating a figure right now. Okay? How that 90 degrees is formed. All right, because here's what you're, hey, ready? Here's what I'm going to have you do with your compass and straight edge. Bless you. I'll start you out with the point. I want it rotated 90 though. And it's not on the graph, but I want you to use your compass. And do we know how to use our compass to make, because I can give you a point and we can connect it to the origin. Do you guys know how to make a line perpendicular to it? Do we? I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go. All right. So let's talk, because I really just don't want to go step 1, step 2, step 3. It's not going to do much. All right. You guys know how to do this. All right. I just got to get it out of you. We're going to rotate this figure 90 degrees around P. First thing, visualize where this should be. 90 degrees. Which direction are we going? Positive 90. Counterclockwise. So visualize this. A, ready? And don't do this because it's just going to make a mess. A is going somewhere over here. Everyone agree? Counterclockwise. B is going somewhere down here. B shouldn't be up here. All right? This whole triangle should be counterclockwise after we're done. All right, let's make a decision. Actually, I shouldn't. I should just make it for you, but which point do we want to rotate first? Okay, we'll go A first. First thing, the 90-degree angle we're creating. The first half of that angle comes from A to P, so connect those with your straight edge. I need a 90-degree angle now. Hey, this is what I need right now. Right? I need a 90-degree angle, but it's got to be actually 90. I have no idea if that is or not. And then A prime will be somewhere there. That's all right now. Everyone see what we're doing? I need a line perpendicular to PA, but going through P. Come on. Dan! Yeah! What do you got for me, kid? Let's go. I think you're onto something, yeah. There is a different way I was going to go about it, but you could do that. I see what you're saying. So you're just saying copy it on the other side and then do the perpendicular. Okay. Yep. All right. I like that. Dan, brighten up our day, everybody. Dan, way to go, Dan. I just love that picture. I'm sorry. Could we get a fat head of that? What do you think? Yeah. We'll see. I'll look into it. Okay. Maybe that can be part of the prize of whoever wins Survivor is a fat head of Dan. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Maggie, go ahead. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Right? Dan is also correct in saying, copy this segment over here, do a perpendicular bisector. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my compass point on P and do the frown or the smile to make it intersect twice. But as you know, it's only going to intersect once at this point. So Maggie, go ahead again. Yep. So extend it through P. So let's extend our segment through P. And here we go. Take your compass point. Ask him if he wants to compare grades, Paige. That discussion ended quickly. And then, yep, go from each point of intersection now. Make 2 more arcs that intersect. This is a construction we've done a couple times. And you want to draw it through. Now here's where you got to pay attention. This is what I told you at the beginning. Where's A prime going to go? The bottom or the top? Why the bottom here? I'm rotating which direction? Counterclockwise. So you do not want to copy A up here. So how do I find where A prime is now? I get it because I found my 90-degree angle, so A prime's got to be somewhere on here. But where? Distance does not change, does it there, Thug Life? No. Good. Teddy, she's stealing your game over here. You're gonna have to jack her up later. Show her who's boss. This is Little Milk's territory, right? And there's A prime. Okay, quick question before you go and do B and C prime. Could I ask you to do 180? Where's 180? Other side. Could I ask you to do 270? Where would you copy A prime if I asked for 270 now? Because I got 90, 180, 270. So A prime would be somewhere up here now if I wanted 270. All right. Well, that's what Dan was talking about. We could do it from copy this and do the bisector. Same thing. Okay, B. Do we still want to do this together? Okay, let's go. So let's do B now. Because I understand this could be a lot of lines and a lot of arcs for some of you. So B, again, I draw a line through BP. And now I got to make a perpendicular line going through P. So I put my compass point on P like usual. I only get nervous because this is a lot of arc marks for you. I make an arc that intersects twice. I go from each point of intersection. Draw the line through. And again, I'm going to ask you guys to watch out. Where does B prime have to be, above or below here? Remember, what direction are you rotating it? Counterclockwise. So B prime should not be above that line you just drew here. It should not be up here. All right, that's going clockwise. You need to go counterclockwise. So B prime should be somewhere here. So measure the distance right now from B to P. Copy that distance from P below. Oh, shoot. I did not make that line long enough. One job. Nope. And then same thing with C prime.
I did the same thing, so don't call yourself stupid. Wait, big D or large?
And there we have A prime, B prime, C prime. Counterclockwise, not clockwise. One job. We are ready to go on to the next one. Yes, Teddy, what's up, stud? Yes, it will. Yep, absolutely. I think it's up there already. All right. Yep. All good? All right, last one. Oh, we have to do another one. Clock. There's a clock. What do you want me to tell you? There's like 15 of them. I don't know what to tell you. All right, now rotate it 180 degrees. A lot less stressful. A lot less stressful. If you take point C, rotate it 180. You connect, same first step, connect C through K. And you're done. With 180 degrees anyway. Right? Because isn't it just a straight line, 180 degrees? All I need to do is copy from C to K on the other side. So everything's just going to be on the other side of K, copying it over. Sorry. Okay, just out of the packet tonight. Or 3 days to do it now. So once you rotate triangle ABC 180 degrees, feel free to go on to either the Regents problems or the constructions for tonight.